We will now, before our signing ceremony begins, we will have a quick presentation from the Business and Marketing Department with Sonatrach. So if I might ask Amira Gassem to join me and Ilham Ruman. So Amira and Ilham, if I can please have you quickly up here. And I believe we have reserved a little time for this presentation. So give them a warm welcome. Thank you both so much. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Test. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are honored to welcome you today and to share with you a brief overview of our national oil company, Sonatrach. Next. As you may know, Sonatrach, an energy group known for being the locomotive of the Algerian economy, is one of the main NOCs and leading companies in Africa. At the international scale, Sonatrach is ranked 12th largest oil company, 10th largest gas producer, 8th natural gas exporter, and among the top 5 largest companies in terms of supply in the European market with natural gas. Next. Let's take a look back to our key events since the very beginning in 1963 when Sonatrach was founded until today. So in 1964 we had our first LNG complex, our first refinery and our first in-house pipeline connecting Haud al-Hamra to Aghzou. In 1967 we had our first oil discovery in El Borma field. The year 1971 witnessed a big step for the Algerian economy and for Sonatrach by the nationalization of hydrocarbon sector. Finally, for SS, in 1983, we had our first international gas pipeline named Enrico Mattei, which relates Algeria to Italy. Finally, and more recently, in 2019, we had the promulgation of the new hydrocarbon law. It's the Law 1913. So this new law focuses, among other criteria, on promoting investment in Algeria in oil and gas sector, in particular through incentives for partners. Next. Last year, Sonatrach's primary production has reached more than 190 million tons oil equivalent with an export quantity of 95 million tons oil equivalent, corresponding to almost $50 billion of turnover. In terms of human resources, Sonatrach employs more than 150,000 people all over its offices and facilities in Algeria and abroad. Next. Now let's turn our attention to Sonatrach's business lines. So as you may know, we are an integrated oil and gas company and operate across the whole value chain from upstream exploration and production activities through transmission by pipelines to downstream activities such as liquefaction, separation, plus refining and petrochemicals, until the marketing of hydrocarbons and derivatives. Besides this, Sonatrach owns a portfolio of more than 150 subsidiaries with an experience of more than 40 years that operate as a support to the value chain of hydrocarbons. And all these group dynamics allow our company to operate both in oil and gas industry as well as oil and gas services in Algeria and worldwide. Next. Let's carry on with Sonatrach, okay? Sonatrach, through its exploration and production activity, is managing and operating 11 regions with its own efforts and 17 in partnership with some oil and gas majors, as illustrated below on this slide. Next. Sonatrach is supplying the national and the international markets through its pipeline transport activity from the production hubs in the south to the north. The local network covers more than 21,000 kilometers with 2 main hubs, one for gas in Hassermal and one for oil in Hassi Masoud, with a capacity of almost 405 million tons oil equivalent. Worldwide, Sonatrach is supplying the European market through 2 main international gas pipelines, Medgaz, relating Algeria to Spain, and the Enrico Mattei GEM, relating Algeria to Italy,
with a total capacity of 43 billion cubic meters.
Next. Next. So in relation with downstream activities, Sonatrach is active either on liquefaction, separation, refining and petrochemicals. So concerning liquefaction, we own 4 LNG complexes with a global capacity of around 56 million cubic meters per year. And regarding separation, we own 2 LPG plants with a global capacity of around 10 million tons per year. Next. Moving to refining, so I would like to turn your attention to the screen. You'll see the map representing all refineries and petrochemical complexes of Sonatrach in Algeria and in Italy. Next. So we own 6 oil refineries and 1 condensate refinery with a global capacity of around 39 million tons per year. Next. And concerning petrochemical complexes, we own 4, among which ammonia and urea complex with a global capacity of more than 3 million tons per year. Next. Finally, last link to the value chain is marketing. So hydrocarbons are exported from petroleum ports using a large range of shipping fleet that Sonatrach owns. Next.
As most of the majors, Sonatrach has a large portfolio of 154 national and international subsidiaries operating in various fields, as demonstrated on the slide.
Next. Let's focus now on our abroad established subsidiaries, affiliates, and upstream assets. So as you may see, they are represented in the map, and they are mainly located in Africa, in Europe, and in Latin America. Next. So these were a few words to give you a more concrete idea about the company profile and our capabilities. Now, as we're almost at the end of today's presentation, we'll start to speak about our strategic orientations, in particular in terms of energy transition. Next. The starting point, it is important to mention that digital is considered as a strategic axis for Sonatrach and a lever for process optimization, development of digital solutions that meet operational needs, innovation, and continuous improvements.
In terms of energy transition, we are all aware of the challenges facing the oil and gas companies in particular to make the global energy consumption system more environmentally friendly for sustainable energy future. To achieve this common goal, Sonatrach works towards an energy transition through 3 main axes: less carbon footprint, the decarbonization of energy uses, and the development of new energies. With the signing of its climate strategy in this July 2024, Sonatrach aims to strengthen its commitment for a sustainable energy future, to which it has undertaken several actions: reduce carbon footprint and develop clean energies.
As part of the climate strategy, climate issues are a key concern for Sonatrach and for all oil and gas companies in general. So Sonatrach in its HSE engagements is involved to reduce its carbon footprint by improving energy performance and reducing GHG emissions. In 2018, we joined the Zero Flaring by 2030 program, and our efforts rolled out have led to significantly reduce our flaring rate. In parallel, we launched a forestation program which aims to plant more than 400 million trees spread over 10 years with the perspective to promote a natural carbon capture ecosystem. Next.
In terms of developing renewable energies, Sonatrach has actually started contributing to the national strategy on renewable energy since 2011 through developing solar power projects with the commissioning of the first project of SPP1, and with the second project is of 10 megawatt photovoltaic power achieved in partnership with ENI in 2019, which the extension is to 20 megawatt is in progress. Worldwide, Sonatrach is currently in discussions with some partners to develop an undersea cable project to connect the Algerian and the Italian electrical networks to exchange or supply electrical power to the European market. The aim of this new initiative is to further enhance Sonatrach's role as a key energy exporter.
Next. In terms of hydrogen, which is a key subject for today's ceremony, 2 project opportunities have been identified and are under study and maturation. So the first one is carried out by ON efforts, which consists on the production and transportation of green hydrogen on a feasibility perimeter from Hassim Saoud to Gassitwil, which represents a distance of around 100 kilometers. And the second one is more under reflection, and it is about a project opportunity to set up a hybrid solar hydrogen facility to produce and market hydrogen with a capacity of around 10 to 50 megawatts. Next. Finally, the purpose of today's ceremony is the signature of 2 MOUs for the study of the implementation of integrated green hydrogen project. So the first one is a multi-party one, which includes partners from Algeria, of course, from Italy, from Austria, and from Germany, between the companies Sonatrach, Sonelgaz, VNG, SNAM, Sea Corridor, and Verbound, with the aim to jointly conduct the necessary studies along the value chain of hydrogen, with the view to implement an integrated project through the South 2 Corridor. The second one is pretty the same, but in another path towards Spain, and it includes 2 partners, Sonatrach and Cepsa. Next. Okay.
In terms of training, Sonatrach owns 1 institute and 1 academy, which offer also related training services to its partners, such as e-learning, consulting, and coaching.
Next. Next.
Sonatrach, as a corporate citizen, contributes to the local development through sponsorship, social and financial contributions in health, education, sports, and even economic and cultural events.
Next. Honorable Assistants, it is the end of today's presentation, so let's summarize main points covered about Sonatrach. We are a leading integrated company among the largest in the world with a huge operational and human resources capacities. Facing the sector challenges, Sonatrach is fully integrating the energy transition into its strategy and aims to develop other energy sources and becoming more about a leading energy company. Before moving to the next presentation, we are really pleased to share with you some of the photos illustrating the rich diversity of Algeria, which were taken by Sonatrach employees. La vidéo, s'il vous plaît.
to Amira and Ilham. Thank you so much. And thank you for that absolute beautiful couple of moments of calm before we all get started. What glorious pictures of this wonderful country. So I'm going to make sure we tell Jaffer and all of our friends at Sonatrach to put Amira and Ilham on the tourist trail for us next year, and we'll fit in a little tour of parts of the city. I think that's a great idea, right? When we see pictures like this. So how magnificent. And we're very happy and very honored to be here in this beautiful country.